Hello everyone, welcome to our channel, Meetings Assistance for Jehovah's Witnesses. I hope all of you are doing well. This week, we are going to prepare for the comments in the section, Digging for Spiritual Gems. We are in the week of September 1st to 7th, in which we will analyze the book of Proverbs chapter 29. Let's begin. The first question is, what does it mean to flatter someone, and why does the Bible say, a man who flatters his neighbor is spreading a net for his feet? Before answering, let's read the Bible text. Proverbs 29:5 says, a man who flatters his neighbor is spreading a net for his feet. Alright, so the answer is, to flatter means saying nice things to someone just to gain their favor or get some benefit from them. The Bible compares it to setting a trap, because the person may trust too much and end up harmed. Jehovah wants our words to be sincere, not false praise. Additional comments. This verse teaches me not to give compliments just for personal interest, for example, to get help or receive something in return. That is not sincere and can harm relationships. It is better to say words that truly encourage, even if they are few. It also makes me think I should be careful when someone flatters me excessively. Sometimes those words have a hidden motive, like making me feel obligated to do something. If I trust in Jehovah and not in flattery, I avoid falling into that net. Let's move on to the next question. What spiritual gems have you found about Jehovah, the ministry, and other topics in this week's Bible reading? Proverbs 29:1 says, a man who remains stiff-necked after much reproof will suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Alright, so the comment is, sometimes we receive advice to improve, but if we ignore it and keep doing the same thing, we may end up facing more serious consequences. This verse reminds me that it is better to accept correction in time, even if it's not easy, because it is a sign of love and can prevent things from getting worse. Let's move on to the next comment. Proverbs 29:2 says, when the righteous are many, the people rejoice, but when the wicked rule, the people groan. Alright, so the comment is, it makes me think about how the good influence of Jehovah's servants can bring peace and joy to those around them. If I try to act righteously at home, in the congregation, and at work, I can contribute to a better environment, even if the world around me is not always just. Next comment. Proverbs 29 verse 6 says, an evil man is ensnared by his own sin, but the righteous one sings and rejoices. Alright, so the comment is, this teaches me that living a bad life always brings consequences, sooner or later. On the other hand, when we strive to do what Jehovah approves, we can live with more peace, without the burden of hiding things or living in fear. Next comment. Proverbs 29:11 says, a fool gives full vent to his emotions, but a wise person holds them back and stays calm. Alright, so the comment is, it reminds me of the importance of controlling my emotions. When I get angry and speak without thinking, I can hurt others and later feel bad. But if I pause, pray, and try to calm down, that shows wisdom and avoids problems. Next comment. Proverbs 29:15 says, "The rod and reproof give wisdom, but a child left undisciplined disgraces his mother." Alright, so the comment is, this verse makes me think that discipline, even if I don't like receiving it, is a sign of love. Just as parents correct their children so they can learn, Jehovah also uses His Word and the congregation to correct me and help me improve. Next comment. Proverbs 29:18 says, "Where there is no vision, the people cast off restraint, but happy are those who obey the law." Alright, so the comment is, this reminds me of the importance of having clear spiritual goals and following Jehovah's direction. If I lose sight of what He wants for me, I may start relaxing and doing things that take me away from Him. Keeping my eyes on the kingdom helps me stay focused. Next comment. Proverbs 29:23 says, "A man's pride will bring him low, but a humble spirit will gain honor." Alright, so the comment is, here I see that being proud only brings problems because sooner or later it becomes evident. On the other hand, when I am humble and admit my mistakes, Jehovah and people appreciate that much more. Next comment. Proverbs 29:25 says, "Fear of man is a snare, but whoever trusts in Jehovah will be protected." Alright, so the comment is, many times I worry about what others think of me, but this verse teaches me that this can become a trap that makes me stop doing what is right. It is better to trust in Jehovah and think about how to please Him, because in the end, His approval is what matters most. Well, that was the review of comments and answers for the Digging for Spiritual Gems section this week. I hope it is very helpful for you, my dear brothers and sisters. I send you a warm hug, and may Jehovah always bless and protect you.